Well, hey, we are up to, what was it last time I checked? I think it was up to like 225 subscribers. So thanks everyone who subscribed. I mean, it means a ton to me. I know in YouTube numbers, it's not a lot, but it's a lot to me, and it means a lot to me. So thanks, guys. This whole thing has been fun. You know, I started the channel because, well, I didn't see many people out there riding Pan Americas that were on YouTube. Like, not any owners, anyways. Those like half-hour or hour-long reviews, or even like the ones that you get them for like a week or two. They really don't put the miles on them. People that are interested in buying the bike, you know, they see these quick reviews, you know, they see these, oh, this is how I like how the bike is done, and they're not owners. So they don't know what it's like to own the bike, and I think there is a difference between owning the bike and demoing a bike. Yeah, there's some big-time YouTubers that do some good reviews, but they don't have skin in the game, for lack of better way of putting that. They didn't pay for the bike. So I mean, you know, they get loaned this media bike from the motor company and like, oh yeah, hey, put this up on your channel and review it. All right, cool. I mean, it's better than nothing, but I want to see somebody that owns it. I want to see owners out there riding these bikes and putting them out there and telling me their frustrations with them. And, you know, comparing. This is one of the things that I love about some of the groups, like the Facebook groups and the forums that I'm a part of, that are like focused around the Pan America. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bitching about like, oh, my bike it broke. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna be upset too if my bike breaks, so I understand that completely. But the people that put those on there and put like their problems that they had and like what the bike has been doing, what ended up being the problem, what the fix was for it, their experiences with the dealerships. Like, that's good information to have. And if you're looking to buy a Pan America, I would, or actually any bike, whatever bike you're looking at getting, there's going to be a Facebook group at least with just owners and owners' experiences with that bike. And that's a great place to start to get a good idea of how the bike's performing, how the people that are getting what kind of miles out of it. And I mean, I guess there's another reason why I started the channel is I wanted to put it out there because the bike has got a lot of negative stuff about it out there. And, you know, it's a brand new bike. Like, they're not going to get it perfect on the first shot. They got it pretty damn close. I'm going to say that. Like, for a first try, this thing's awesome. But there's going to be those things that happen. So being a part of a group, and like a Facebook group that's just like an owner's group, you can really get a good idea of what's going on with the bikes. So, I mean, I guess that would be a suggestion that I have for anyone looking to buy them, or anybody that actually has one that hasn't gotten onto any of these groups before. Get onto these groups so you can have that knowledge of, you know, what's going on. But you see, again, I think I've said this in multiple ones of my videos, you see the negative stuff a lot more than you see the positives. And that's why I wanted to start this channel. This is why I wanted to put this out there. My experience and you know, the bike's been solid for me. It's been fun. It's been a great bike. I think more people have had good experiences with the bike than have had bad experiences. That's just my take on it. The people that have had bad experiences are going to be a little louder, so you're going to hear it more often. But I think a lot of people that have owned the bike, still own the bike, that are putting the miles on them, that are using them for what they're meant for traveling, for going off pavement, or even people that are just using them to travel, or everyday bikes. They know how good these bikes are. These bikes are awesome. I've ran into quite a few Pan America owners, like just riding around town and going up to like Forest Hill, which is my go-to ride. I love that area. The little Quickie Mart. It's not a Quickie Mart. It's a grocery store. It's a small grocery store, but like the bikes that I run into, especially the Pan America guys, they will have their complaints, but in the end, they're always like, I love the bike. Like, the fact that it's a Harley just blows people's minds. Even owners. They're just like, this bike has no right to be as fun as it is. I know, Harleys are fun. I love my old Harleys, and like, don't get me wrong, like that's not what I'm saying, but they're so different. Even like when you tell people, they ask like, oh, what kind of bike is it? And you're like, oh, it's a Harley. It's always that questionable look that they give. They're like, the fuck? And it surprises me because it is so different. It's not typical Harley, and I love that about the Harley. But yeah, that's why I wanted to start this channel. That's why I wanted to just kind of highlight that these bikes are, overall, they're great bikes. And they're fun. Oh my God, they're so fun. I'm really curious on what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see in some of these videos. Like it's taken some getting used to of riding the bike around and talking in my helmet. I'm not gonna, it's weird, still kind of awkward about it because I don't normally talk on my rides. I just put my music on and ride. So this is adding a new dynamic to my riding. I don't know, I'm kind of having fun with it, so it is what it is. I don't want these videos to be boring. I don't want to say the same stuff over and over again. I'm kind of going through my videos. I think I kind of have, so I'm going to try not to. It's just, I am addressing people's concerns and trying to answer those questions. So if you're wondering how, like, if the bike's a solid enough bike and if it's worth it, I mean, yeah, I do believe that the bike is worth it. I also have a different way that I spend my money that I said in one of my other videos. They'll hold their value if you have fun with them. You know, it's only a waste of money if you don't use it. If you use it often, you have fun with it, and that's why you bought it. Like, I believe that it can't be a poor investment. And you can get some good deals on some used Harleys. I've been seeing them go for... I've been seeing them go for pretty cheap in comparison to what they were when they were new. And that's awesome. Like, I'd love to see more people on these bikes. You know how, I don't know, like GS, like the BMW guys, they have their like the GS trophy. Now, it would be cool to see. I would like to see a Pan America whip on some of those GSs. I don't know if it's possible, but I would think it would be cool. But like, they have these big, what do they call them? They're like rallies. They're not, well, not the rallies in the typical sense that we think of here. But like in Australia, they have like the GS rally where a bunch of GS owners get together and like it's like a week long and they get together, they have food and drinks, and during the day they go out on these epic rides. And I think that would be awesome to just have a whole group of Pan Americas out there. Some OG owners that, despite all the negative things that has happened to some of them, still be so loyal to the bike, because I think there is a loyalty out there to like this. There's such a potential. There's such a potential for it to be like the best ADV bike out there, I think. Yeah, but I am biased, so take that for what it is. Having a group of just Pan America riders just go out and just rip on these things and just go out and have fun, and I think that would be awesome. I haven't seen any of those. Like, they might have an event like that. I haven't seen any, and I've been looking. But I think that would be cool. I watched these things on the GS stuff, and I was like, that would be so awesome if Pan Americas did that, if Harley did that. Just I know, I doubt anyone from Harley is listening or watching, but if you are, just make the bike reliable. More reliable. Mine's been reliable. It's been awesome. Thank you. But if the bike can have that reputation of being a reliable bike, this bike would have so much more followers. Just because it's just so aggressive looking, and I love it. I guess that's something I wish that, I hope. I shouldn't say wish. I hope that happens. I hope that they stick with the Pan America and just focus on making it like bulletproof. Like, bring it up to like KLR level bulletproof. It's a high bar, but I released, what was it, the other day? I released my latest video was, as of right now, my latest video was how to clean your chain, how to clean and lube your chain. It's a quick, I think it's under 5 minutes. I think it's just barely 4 minutes. But I made that video because of all the comments that I was getting about like, I love the bike. It's such cool. I really am interested, but I don't want to clean a chain. And, really? You don't want to clean a chain? That's what your gripe is? Your gripe is you don't want to maintain your bike? So dumb. Like, oh, BMWs have a shaft drive. Why couldn't they just have a shaft drive? Yeah, and ask some of the owners what's happening to those shaft drives. That's an expensive fix. Your chain breaks, you buy another chain. And I versus buying a whole new shaft drive. And yeah, I know BMW is doing this thing with, I think it's up to a certain model year, they're covering that because there was a defect. Water was getting in. I don't know, I'm not a GS owner, but that's a pretty big component versus a chain that all you have to do is squirt it with lube and it's fine. Clean it once in a while. Make sure your tension's good. I just had to do that today. But like I said in that video, that's a cool house. Like I said in that video, it was, my chain has over 20,000 miles on it. It's about toasted. I need to get another chain soon. I'll probably replace other things. I think I said that before in one of my other videos too, was I gotta to replace the sprockets, probably. I mean, they're still fine, but might as well replace them. But thanks to everyone that subscribed. It's been super fun getting to learn how to do this whole YouTube thing. And it means a lot. Like, we're growing, and I hope we can continue to. Bye guys, see you in the next one. See ya. Ooh. What are you? Fancy Lambo? Oh, broken Lambo. That's too bad. You know what I'd like? I would like to... You probably don't care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. That is a horrible place to park, my guy. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Nah, it's a Ural. Is that a Ural? Or is that a Beamer? I can't tell.